Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And because we got music coming through as very symbolic earlier, you may be receiving lots of songs right now and signs in songs and messages from them in songs. I'm going to bring some song decks in and I'm going to channel a message from them to you about it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards. I'm going to bring in 4 of my decks of cards, music cards, the Divine Love Messages Through Music, the Twin Flame Love Songs Oracle, the What Do the Songs Mean Oracle, and the Messages Through Music Oracle. So we're going to bring in messages about the journey, but it's going to be from your person's perspective and what they want you to know. So let's see what's happening then. So thank you, angels. What does your person want to say to you today? What does your person want to say to you today? What do they want to say? There we go. I feel they're coming out as well. What does your person want to say to you today? What does your person want to say? Now, this can also bring through some songs that you may actually be hearing as well. If you're thinking, oh yeah, I heard that song, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be a certain song is reminding them of you and vice versa, and it's making them think these things. So what else do we need to know? What do they want to say to you? Thank you, angels. What do they want to say to you today? What's in their mind? So a lot going on in their mind today with all these cards flying out. So let's see what's going on. So the first thing they're saying is left outside alone. They really feel right now that they are alone. They feel lonely where they are. They feel like they're getting calmer for what they've done. What goes around comes around. So they're also a little bit afraid and in fear that you're going to move on or find someone else or not want them anymore, and they're going to feel left outside in the cold, and that's going to be their karma for messing you around or hurting you. So they're really starting to realise, I've got to do something. If I don't do something, if I don't act soon, if I don't tell you how I feel, if I don't make a change, if I don't make you mine, I may be left outside alone. And this is a great song by Anastasia, Left Outside Alone. It's about, calling on God and all kinds of things. It's really powerful. But it's about knowing that everything comes around. In other words, God sees all things. So if your person's hurt you in a certain way, they're going to feel those feelings. They will. Even if they're acting like they don't care, they do. So, but when I'm channeling this, it's like they're really afraid that you're going to move on and leave them and they'll be left outside alone. It doesn't matter whether they're with someone else or they're single. They will feel lost without you, alone without you, and they'll be in severe pain. They'll feel like that's their karma, and they don't want that to happen. And they give me fear. So I feel they're letting you know they're dealing with their fears and their issues now. There's fear coming up again there. They're dealing with the things that they need to, their shadows, their karmic cycles, so that they won't feel left outside alone. What they show me in my mind is, like, they show me a man, and it doesn't matter whether your person is a man or a woman. They show me a man sitting in a bar went later in life, regretting everything. Sitting there thinking, why didn't I do this? Why did I let this love slip through my fingers? And there's no chance there now. So it's like they're really afraid of that happening. They don't want to look back, for example, and think, I wasted time. I wish I'd done things differently. They've already got regrets. They've already got things they wish they could change or do differently. And they don't want to make that mistake again. So they really are afraid that if they don't do something, you're going to move on. And perhaps that they show me like a Christmas scene, like a really nice family Christmas scene. Like you could have that with someone else and they'd be like looking in the window. What they show me is, I don't know if you've seen the film Santa Claus the movie, and they're probably giving me Santa Claus stuff because we're getting close to Christmas time. But they show me in Santa Claus the movie, that's one of my favourite Christmas films. In that film, you can see all the kids and all the adults, they're all in McDonald's and they're eating burgers and everything else and drinking, all the things like the sodas and everything. And then you've got the little boy outside looking in the window, wishing that he got those things, and he feels left outside alone. He feels lost. He feels lonely. He feels like no one cares about him. And obviously Santa cares about him, so God cares about him and helps him. But it's like, that's what they're showing me. So it's like your person is really afraid of being that little boy or that little girl looking in, and you having this amazing life with someone else, or you being in the warm and you having all the abundance and all the wonderful things, because they already know how abundant you are and what you bring to a table, what value you bring to a relationship and a situation. And they're really afraid that if they don't get their act together, you're going to have that with someone else. Why? Because they know it's no ordinary love. This is soul level special. And we spoke about this in the early reading. That no one's ever made you feel that way before or this way before, and they feel the same way. This is no ordinary love. This is a song by Sade. So this is soul level special love. It's different. And they know that if they don't act on it, it's going to be their biggest regret, because this love, it's not going to come around again. They're not going to meet anyone like you ever again, because you are unique and special. And the love they feel for you, the way they feel for you, is rare. It's a magical thing. It's something to be cherished and treasured. So they know that the love with you is no ordinary love. And a lot of them are distracted by their ego. So we got Dirty Diana. And I did a reading not long ago when this message came out. They get distracted by their ego. They go into fear, wondering what you're doing. So this is also when their shadows come up about you being with someone else. Their desire for you is so strong, it can play tricks on them. So this is another thing, when they start thinking about you with someone else, in bed with someone else, being out and about with someone else, kissing someone else, spending time with someone else, drives them crazy. And they don't want that. They certainly don't want to be like that little boy looking into McDonald's, wishing that they were there with you when they see you with someone else, perhaps starting a family with someone else, or living with someone else, or doing naughty things with someone else. It drives them crazy. They don't want that. The name Diana could be significant as well. I picked up on Diana, like in Princess Diana as well, coming through in the earlier reading. So someone could connect with Diana in that way. So this is a huge message. They know that if they don't do something, they're going to be left outside alone. And again, they give me like dirty, as in feeling like they are doing you dirty by not showing up properly, or they feel like they have let people down. There could be guilt there if they feel they've done the dirty on someone else. So this could be if they are in a karmic relationship and they're having these feelings about you. So they know they've got to take control of their life, clear the karmic cycles, and come out into the open, because that will wipe the slate clean. Yeah, the principles of loss, do what you feel. This is enigma. So again, Michael Jackson with this, Michael or Jackson could mean something. Jack, the name's Mike. And also Michael Jackson may be some like connected with someone's masculine or with you. You may really like Michael Jackson's music. And it's the same with any of these. We've got Anna, Anastasia, Sade. These are names that may mean something. We got enigma. And obviously enigma means puzzle. This journey can be a puzzle. It can be confusing. We spoke about jigsaw piece puzzles. You may find them. It's really powerful actually, because I spoke about that not long ago. And I was actually tidying up my room, and I thought, what's that on the floor in the corner of my room? And it was a jigsaw piece puzzle. It fell out of my charms. And I was like, whoa. And then I realised I shared as well that community post of the daily calendar message, and it got jigsaw piece puzzles on as well. So it's amazing how we're shown these things. So obviously the journey is an enigma. It's a mystery, but it's meant to be that way so we can follow what we feel inside and do what we feel. So they let you know that they long for you, they lust for you, they desire for you. And that makes them act crazy sometimes as well. It puts them into their head, but they want you. There's a lot of Kundalini rising. They also want to come forward and apologise to you. Please forgive me. Brian Adams. Brian could mean something. Adam could mean something. I'm so sorry. I'll make it right with you. They're sorry about everything. They want to make it right. They don't want you moving on with someone else. They don't want to miss out on this love. They don't want to be left outside alone. I'm really seeing like the Five of Pentacles in this as well. You can't miss out on what's meant for you, but it doesn't stop them from feeling pain. I hope you can forgive me, and I hope you think of me fondly. I hope you remember me fondly. They're really hoping that you aren't looking at them from a bad perspective. They don't want you to think of them in a negative way. They don't want you to hate them or resent them or think that they're a bad guy or a bad girl. They want you to think of them in a nice way. Think of me fondly. This is connected with Phantom of the Opera. It's a beautiful song. So think of me fondly. That's what they're hoping you're doing. They're hoping that's your point of view. Okay, that you're thinking of them fondly. They're hoping that's your point of view. And they're also looking at things in a higher way. There is always a blessing. They're looking at this saying, what's the point if we're not together? What's the point of my life? What do I need to do? So I feel this is them going through epiphanies, awakenings, aha moments through the chaos and the upheaval that's going on in their life right now, because many of them are going through tower moments. Now we got firework. So this is Katy Perry. So again, Kate, Katie, Kathleen, any names around that. Cat could mean something. But firework, what I'm seeing first of all is that something big is happening between now and the full moon. Now, the full moon is on the 5th of November. And here in the UK, it's firework night, bonfire night, Guy Fawkes night, where people set fireworks off. And I feel that's significant. So between now and the 5th of November, this is all feelings going through them. They know what they want to do. Things are making more sense to them. But they are saying to you, you spark something deep within me. You spark something real within me that nobody ever has. You've made them feel things nobody ever has. And that spark is that passion, that desire, that fire. It's the flame. The eternal flame that keeps on burning. And that's their policy of truth. That's their truth. They don't want to hurt you again. So they're realising what they want to do. They want to do it right. This is Depeche Mode. They want to do it right. Never do that again. I'm not going to do that again. Because they already feel like they're under your spell. They feel that way. And they've been trying to manifest this connection with you into reality, because many of them have been trying to get you to reach out to them or come forward to them. But they've been thinking about you, and that's manifesting this into reality. They're also giving me the song I've Been Thinking About You by London Beat. So London could be significant. Beat, someone could do, they show me like beating eggs, so someone could be a chef or a cook, or somebody could be a drummer. Okay, they show me that as well. But put a spell on you. It's like they're wanting things to move forward, even if you're miles away. So they may feel miles away from you. This is Miles Away, the song by Madonna. They may feel miles away from you because you're not together. You may feel miles away from them. They're worried about you moving on. They may also be thinking about the physical distance if you live miles away from each other. So if you live in different continents or countries or locations, or they may feel miles away from you because you're not physically together. They can't physically be around you, and there's a distance there. Call out my name. So I feel they've been hearing you calling their name. And they've been calling your name. And I feel that you've been shown signs through the name. So they're seeing your name everywhere. They're seeing your name everywhere they go. It could be on a person. So, for example, they go to a shop and someone's got a name tag on and it's your name. Or there's someone in a film and it's got that character's got your name. Or maybe they're watching a show and there's a character that keeps popping up in the credits because it's got your name, like your first name or your last name. They're being reminded of you. Or maybe, you get certain things with names on, like you could get like a bottle of soda with a name on or something like that. They're being reminded of you. And they may even hear your name being mentioned if they could be in, for example, a shop and someone is talking to someone and they drop the name. Or the name comes up in another way. So calling out the name. And it's really a sign you're almost there. It's like they know you're almost there. You're almost together. So this is reminding you you're almost there. And they're saying to you, we're almost there. So if you're seeing their name everywhere, I feel that's your sign from the universe that you're almost there. Things are manifesting. It's like they are saying this to you, I'm almost there. Don't give up on me, I'm almost there. Take it slow, there's no need to rush. What a powerful message when that was exactly what I channeled in the early reading before I pulled any cards. There's no need to rush, take it slow, relax. And that's what they're saying to you. Can we just take this slow? I don't want to rush this, I don't want to mess things up. I am coming back. Someone is coming back, they are coming back to you. That came through in the early reading too. If you're seeing birds, especially eagles or crows, it's a huge sign they're coming back to you. They're saying, I am coming back to you. And they're saying, I'm sharing this song on my social media as validation. It's connected to you. So you may actually see a song on your social media. So perhaps you're scrolling through something and a song pops up and you're like, oh, I heard that song, it's a sign. Or if you are on their social media, they may share a song. And that song is aimed at you, resonating with you. They may even, if they're musical, they may create a song about you. But I feel that you're going to hear a song or receive a song because they're sending one to you energetically, and you're going to know it's coming from them. It's going to be their truth, and they want to speak their truth. So they're saying to you, if you give me time, I'm going to speak my truth because you see into my soul. You see the true me, my true soul, my true colours you see inside of me. And that can make me feel vulnerable and a little bit afraid. I get insecure around you because I can't hide things from you for long. Your love scares me, but I love you for being the one that sees me and the one thing in my life that's real. Let's just let things unfold naturally. You shine your light bright, which is another message that came through in the early reading. So it's just confirmation, double confirmation, parrot guidance, that all you need to do is shine your light because that guides them home. And you're stuck with each other. Lionel Richie, okay, they are stuck on you. So your person's saying, I'm stuck on you. I can't forget you. I can't move on no matter how hard I try. I can't distract myself from you. I can't pretend you don't exist. I've tried that. Also something that came through in the early reading, because you're the one. Like a moth attracted by the flame. That's just the way it is. They're attracted to you because they desire you. They want you. The Kundalini is strong. And this is a season for change in your lives. And it's going to create a summer filled with love. So what this is showing you is what's happening now in this season we're in is going to create magical things. So take the seasons away. What's happening now in October, November, December is bringing great change in around June, July, August. So seasons, fall to summer. Things are changing. Things are heating up between you. You're going to feel the Kundalini. They feel the passion and the desire rising up in them as the Kundalini rises between you, as you're both awakening to this love. So their sex drive is increasing because they're wanting you, they're longing you. And between now and the full moon, they are picking up on that even more. So many of you are going to receive contact. Many of you are going to receive a message. You're going to receive opportunities to connect and meet up and be intimate between now and the full moon because things are heating up. And they're also feeling lovesick. It's a form of ascension. So we spoke about this in the early reading as well. This is like a part 2 of that reading. Because in that reading we connected with feeling sick, feeling nauseous, dizzy. Perhaps not being physically sick. Some of you could be. But it's more about the feeling of it. So if you feel physically unwell, it's because you're going through a period of high ascension. And I feel they're going through ascension. Many of them could be feeling nausea or dizziness, or they could be going through other things. So Archangel Raphael is helping to ease them through the process quickly so they return to full health. So Archangel Raphael is saying to them, something has got to happen or change. And if someone's been unwell, whether it's been them or someone around them, like a child or a karmic partner or a family member, Archangel Raphael is helping those people to heal so they can then walk away from things they need to walk away from. Because they may be kind of sticking around where they are because someone's not been very well or someone's been dealing with something or going through something and they're waiting for that person or those people to recover so they can actually change their life. Because the separation between the two of you is coming to an end. They don't want to be apart from you any longer. They want to stay with you. They want to spend the night with you. They're going to find it very hard to end a conversation with you or say goodbye to you because that's how they're showing you they love you. So they love you and they're going to show that to you by when you're communicating, when they're back in contact with you because the separation is coming to an end. They're not going to want to say goodbye. Look at this, you're almost there. This is really powerful. Mirrored again. You're almost there. You're almost there. It says, don't give up on the journey or your twin. So your person's saying, don't give up on me. We're almost there. Our dream of being together is almost manifested. Just while the last details are being sorted out, while I'm dealing with the last details, keep going. Don't give up on me. So you may see polar bears at this time because that's reminding you to persevere, to not give up, to find strength. And they are finding strength right now to make changes. And the last card is, look at this, see you again. They will see you again. They're going to see you again. They're going to see you physically. They're also seeing you again, perhaps in their mind, dreaming about you, seeing you everywhere they go, seeing you on social media. So if things have been stuck and stagnant, don't worry because they're going to see you again. You will see each other again. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.